All right, I'm back. I just want to do a quick recap of this morning up until just before 12 o'clock. It's February 15th, Friday, 2013. And let me just go over and talk about trades here on the YM. These are two markets, YM and oil. We were looking today at trading in the room. The system did have a buy here and did go on to be a 16-tick winner. Here was actually trading oil, so did not get into this trade. And that's really the only trade that's set up on the YM. Then we get into oil here, and let me maximize this. And you can see here we have a reverse divergence condition, which we do not trade into. We had a buy set up here. We filtered it out, a buy signal, because of that condition. Nice filter. Then we had a nice trade here. Unfortunately, it happened right at the news release. Very fast reaction. Don't like to trade coin flips. To me, it's a gamble. Could have gone up, could have gone down, so we filtered this out. Kind of got into some chop here. Decided to take a type 2 trade buy right here. Got a very small loser in here. Really, the price action took a reversal bar exit on the main time frame 5-wick Renko, and then again got into a double bottom triple break here. Mismanaged this trade, didn't hold below this bar. Everything happened pretty quickly. It would have gone up here and eventually came out to break even. It had 15 ticks in it. I'm trying to go for 20, true 2-to-1 risk. So then here I took a trade on the 4-wick. You can see the dots. This was a 16-tick, a 19-tick winner here on oil. And then there was 2 break-even trades taken here and a lot of chop. Let me just zoom up on this a little bit so you can see the actual markers. Entry, exit, entry, exit. A lot of profit in it, but again, going for the 2-to-1. Could have managed better. Double bottoms, taking profit. Had anywhere from 12 to 14 ticks in both these trades. And then we had another one here. I just kind of gave up on trying to stab to the downside, and it also had 15 ticks in it. Would have been, I'm calling it a break even by the rules that I've defined. Again, a lot of reverse divergence on the buy side that we're not trading into. This signal did fire. Well, actually, there's no fire signals that fired here. So, this reverse divergence is very powerful. And today there's a lot of it. You don't see it very often, that frequently. And let me bring in the Russell, another market that we do trade. Not today, though, and this will be today. Essentially, you've got 3 entries, all went for 12 ticks on the 4-wick Renko. I'm looking for 16, so I take it to break even, 75% of my target. This one right here would have been a great place to exit, although I didn't take any of these trades. Would have been a great place to exit at the double top, for a 12-tick target, come back. Nice flip trade entry. Again, you get 12, a little bit more. Trader's choice, whether to take the profit or not, and get a third shot at it. Again, trader's choice misses the full target by a tick. So, a lot of chop going on. It's slow grind up and pulls back enough for our money management rules to kick in so we don't make a trade that's got so much profit in it, a loser. So that's for the Russell there. On oil, some of the smaller time frames did generate, again, this winner. Let me bring in the ES right here. What we have going on today, just want to bring it over here this morning. We did have one nice trade here at 917 with permission to go. Nice full 8-tick winner. And the trail out here actually gave us a couple of ticks on the trail. And then no other trades for that, but virtually no in-trade risk, 1 tick. So nice risk to reward ratio on that trade. And then let me just bring in the euro in here. The euro, essentially a lot of chop up and down, up and down. Really nothing to speak of here trade-wise, during the time that we're looking, to get in the room here. really trading into resistance and things of that nature. So a lot of chop. On a smaller time frame, might have some different looks and entries, but on the main time frame, we're doing basically during the room open, calling no trades here. So let me just look at the dollar real quick. I'm going to see if it had any cleaner of a look. You can see here again today, we did have a type 2 entry here, and it did go far enough to go to break even. Again, at this double bottom, you can manage if you choose to. It had 12 ticks in it, so that's something trader's choice, but I'm not even going to call this as a trade. It did wind up at break even, but that's kind of where that's at for the dollar. So we did talk a little bit about some swing trading today, and I want to bring this in. I'm going to talk about more of this. This is a chart showing the euro, U.S. dollar. It actually showing the currency and the futures on the forex, but in daily charts is a 1440-minute or daily time frame. You can see a lot of the buy signals, sell signals, and you get in and trail the stop dots. Get in, trail the stop dots. Get in, trail the stop dots. Nice 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio, and again for swing trading of smaller lots in forex, stocks, ETF options, a lot of nice plays you can do with this. The tools do adapt to pretty much any time frame for that. And I also introduced something today too that one day a week or so we may bring in a chart like this. Let me just find it here a second. And it is our, I threw in a tick chart in here just because a lot of people have been asking about, let me see here. All right, here's the CL240 tick for today. I just want to show you some entries here. These markers here are actually my live entries on the Renko charts, but you can see here, get a nice buy signal here, just out of the chop zone, pull back buy. Does go to a full 20 tick target with a very minimal risk. Didn't really need to go to 20 ticks to get a 2-to-1, but got more than that. And then here, again, nice indicator look, pull back sell. And actually this does align very closely with the trade that I took on the Renko bar. Went to be a winner, trailing it out. And then here, get a lot of mixed signals and in the chop zone, but here we have a type 2 trade, divergence, smaller time frame. We'll show this out of chop. You get a nice buy in here, 2-to-1 entry. Now we're starting to trade into reverse divergence, no more buys. Good start point to take a type 2 sell from buy into sell, pull back, nice short. And this is where I got all these break-even trades where had I got in here, held the risk, would have gotten 2-to-1 and trailed out nicely. And then here again, in the chop zone, really no divergence as a start point. And, then we have a nice trade here, really goes nowhere. So, you can look at this as a break-even trade or, 1-to-1 break-even. Like I said, really went up kind of to a double top, and then we see momentum waning, and it actually maybe even a trade into divergence. So I just want to introduce a tick chart. A lot of people asking questions about other time frames. The tools work pretty much on anything. Renko, Wick Renko, all different kinds of Renkos, volume, tick, range, daily, weekly, monthly. So just kind of trying to show the diversity of the system and the tools that come standard.